Boop. Back with another video. Yo, Boostio. Hello, my name is Pam, and we're going to be diving back into the deep, dark crevices of my mind and bring forth an old drawing and hopefully make it something new. I was looking at some old stuff that I had in a folder in my drawing drawer that's a complete shitstorm. But anyway, I was looking at this folder and I pulled this out and was like, hey, this is an old character of mine that I haven't drawn in forever, so why don't I give it a shot? I think my skills in drawing have improved at least somewhat, so hopefully she'll look better in the new style that I currently hold with myself. Getting right into it, I just sketched a little headshot of her. It's kind of similar to the ginormous headshot that I have on the original sheet before going into the bigger pose. I just wanted to get her face shape real quick and just get like a kind of basic understanding of what her appearance would be before going to a larger thing. Going into the full body sketch, I wanted to give something that had more energy to it, more that like she's kind of awkward in a way where she will do poses and body movements that aren't really cool. They're kind of awkward, but like she's trying to have a fun time and she doesn't give a shit, okay? But then that didn't really work out terribly well. I was trying to figure out the legs and the positioning wasn't right, so I went for something that's more quote-unquote traditional for like a reference sheet. I know, I'm sorry. I took the lazy way out and for not looking at a reference, but I still think it does encapsulate her personality somewhat with the peace sign. One thing I found super interesting that I'm just going to add is that this sketch took forever. I mean, it's probably just because of the first mistakes that I made, but then that's like my longest portion is the sketch. That's the one thing I've realized a lot throughout recording art videos is that I spend a significant amount of time for the sketch, and then I do a very short amount of time for the line art, and then lastly, the coloring is like the middle of those two. I don't know, I feel like I should do like one of those sketch challenge videos, but they're like all over the internet, and I don't know if anyone would give a shit. If you would care to see that and see how awful I would struggle with very short times of sketching things, let me know. I'll hook you up, fam. Getting back into Sorbet, she's a character that came from my dreams. That's where most of my characters come from. If not that, then being inspired by like a character that I've seen somewhere else and being like, oh, those characteristics are cool, and like, oh, seeing another character and be like, oh, those characteristics are cool, and just like blending them up into a delicious new smoothie of character development and character traits, and just like, look, it's a new thing that exists. But with Sorbet, she originated from a few dreams where she just kind of appeared and existed in a few different scenarios. One was like more of a horror nightmare thing where her family was getting slaughtered. It wasn't a good time. And the second time, her mom was an acting director for like musical theater, and so Sorbet was kind of like shoved into like these performances that she had to do. And then lastly, the other dream, she was just like a minor character at a toy store. Once I had her kind of show up a couple of times, I was like, okay, I need to draw her. Even at that point, I knew that I didn't have very good drawing skills, and you saw it, right? That's kind of one of the main reasons why I started drawing, is because I would see things in my head and I want to visualize them down on paper. Still, not the greatest thing in the whole world, but it's a skill that I've been at least trying to harness. Drawing her now, I really see the kind of progress I have made. Even though I can't really do the pose that I wanted her to be in, I still get to figure out like her body shape and get more personality from her than I did previously. Now I kind of get this feeling of like expressing more things to my characters and like what they're feeling and things. Even though these poses I've done for her this time are more general, I think it embodies a better energy than my previous drawing did. And then also with like proportions and things, just figuring out a more full body type for her than the really weird long stick arms and ginormous head. I mean, I know my heads are already bigger than humanly possible, but I feel like it's better proportion now than it was in my older drawings. I like doing these kind of videos because they give me the chance to just kind of look back at what I've done and be like, these are the characters that I made then, versus the characters I've made now, and just kind of like how the old and the new kind of transport through each other and dynamically, I guess. And I'm trying to say very scientific and smart words about my art, but like exactly, you know what I'm getting at it. Hashtag relatable, am I right, lads? Anyway, I really enjoyed doing this. I haven't done it in a while. I think the last time I did it was with my very first OC Lexi last year. Gosh, that was so long ago. But anyway, I really enjoyed it. If you guys want to see more of me redrawing things that I've done or characters and things, just hit me up and I will hook you up with those videos, fam. Okay? I got you. I'm all about that supporting each other life. That being said, guys, that is going to be the end of this week's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, let me know. If you didn't, let me know. I'm ready for anything you guys are ready to throw at me. So, I will see you guys next time. Toodles!